We're inaugurating the PU World Cup of 2024 with a quick power rankings of the teams and of the pools. I am joined with the sus imposter from RU, Ampha.
Hey, I'm Amp, also known as the Among Us guy, and I'm
Yes, and the
here
cat
with
guy.
Fish to, and I'm here with Fish to help with the cast.
Yeah, so we'll start off this cast with ranking the teams in general, and we'll move on to the pools. We'll probably do a rapid fire with the pools because there's 32 of them. But basically, yeah, let's get into the teams. So the first team roster is Team China, captained by Metallica Nashrock.
I mean, China is always like a lot of the people there are kind of unknown, but China also like really performs well on like most of the World Cups I've seen on low tiers. They
Notably,
even
I
made
think
it.
Metallica is really good, and I think he's good at PU
Yeah,
too. I think he's still in Swiss.
Nash Nashrock and Separation are also very solid players
Yeah,
as well.
Separation used to be like one of the best players on the site.
Yeah,
So it's actually, I think it's
Separation.
pretty rare to even see him sign up for these, but Separation's here. He is extremely good. And Metallica is extremely good as well. 691 is known
And
in UU, but I know Metallica has actually been practicing PU.
Ski is also kind of on doubles as well. Like the cheerleaders, I don't know if they are on the line, but XQ is like very good in doubles as well.
Oh yeah, he's not in the lineup though.
Oh,
Or
okay.
so far. I've heard of Imaksu 9. And this Sen34UU guy, he beat Dugza and like a few other people in like ZU World Cup. Not that that matters. Like not that that's an important
I've
tournament, but I've seen him play
I've
well.
also teams with Zeus as well back in UU tournament. I think he's decent as well.
Yeah. So
I'd personally rank China in probably lower B likely. They're not bad, but
well, the
I
thing
think there's
is,
better teams.
I'd put him B because I trust Metallica a lot.
Yeah,
I think
and
Metallica is
Separation is
really good.
also a very good piloting like any tier I've seen him
But
playing.
I've seen Metallica build too, I think, and like Metallica builds PU and he plays it very well. So I think under him, they're gonna actually surprise a few people.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if B will stay, but for now it's B. Next is Guatemala, Mexico. They're like the team everyone's happy formed. But
I just want to mention something. I'm pretty sure Sayonara is not from Mexico or Guatemala. Yeah, I know him from PTPL, and I'm
yeah, I
pretty
also
sure they
remember him from
are
PTPL.
Portuguese. I'm pretty sure they are like Portuguese or like
Maybe
at least from one of those countries, not
no, he
well,
probably has the
not
IP. He
Portugal.
just can't. He can just speak Portuguese because that's like the only requirement for PTPL, Portuguese speaker.
I mean, he's like a fluent speaker, which is like very not really common. So, he might just be on their team because there's no LA. So, there's actually a LA right below them.
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
Okay, so
He might just be Brazilian and living there right now. But yeah.
Okay, so Sayonara is a known player here, or kind of known. Louison is known, but I think he's mostly known for doubles.
Yeah, but I was gonna mention both Louis and Papi are like solid double players, but I've not seen much of them out of doubles.
Okay, and I think all the guilds is also like doubles.
Oh, yeah, no. I think I've seen GOZ on the past, but as for the rest of the team, like Fly, Mike, Blue, and Asmi, it's actually my first time seeing them.
Okay, since we
I'd
don't really have much to
say,
believe in.
yeah, I'd say this is the fairest ranking for them.
Yeah, I mean, we just don't have any data from anybody yet. Like the few players that are known here are doubles players.
Uh, just go. Who are the
Now,
subs for Guatemala?
guild
Oh
banana.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I've seen Robert before, but yeah, I don't think Guatemala goes up any above.
Now the super team.
As for as for Latin America, I mean, I've seen a lot of the players are like well known here, but some just lack a bit of results. I know Aldo one last keys and Rahel have like played PU before, but
I
as
don't
for
think
the
it was
rest,
recent.
I don't think I've seen the rest playing PU. Uh, uh,
Yeah, it'll be tough
and
for them to like get teams and stuff.
I think I'm gonna be fair as well here. But why is Gotcha and Tempo in the
Yeah,
bench?
exactly. The Gacha and Tempo, I think they're like one of the best players here.
Tempo, yeah, they're one of the best players on the team, and they are on the bench, which kind of weird for me.
Yeah, I agree. Tempo and Gacha definitely like standout names on this roster.
Yeah,
Rahel, he did 3-0 last year, but it was last year.
yeah.
I mean, I've heard of Mr. Aldo, One Last Kiss I've heard, but Lazuli I've heard. Lazuli's like an old gen
I
player.
I think I'd say as for the ranking, I think they will be like either below China or like C rank. What about your opinion,
I mean,
Fish?
I could even see them in D. I don't believe in this
I
team.
I think I don't think they're like that D bad. I think they're definitely better than Guatemala and the guys.
Are
I
they?
think C is fair then.
I don't
I
know if they
mean,
are.
at least Latin America has more known people here. So
Their
I
bench is
think
the crazy
he's,
one, but I don't really
yeah,
believe in this starting roster.
yeah. If Temple and Gotcha were in the lineup, I would definitely say they would be a B rank. But yeah,
I don't even think I'd put them in B rank with them. To be honest, just
uh,
okay. Whatever.
now
South.
moving.
What the hell is this cigar smoking croc? Nah. Gulch and stories have to be put down. Especially the evil penguin Daniel.
I think South this time has a really decent roster.
This draft's good. Tom Holland
Tom Holland has
tries.
recently, yeah, and Tom has recently returned to playing, and he has still been doing fine. I think in PUPL.
This is
Kingler has
actually
also
this is like an old guy,
Kingler
right?
has also recently clutched for UPL as well.
This is actually a
Taka has
super strong
also
roster. What the fuck?
Taka has also played a lot in the most recent PUPL. I think they were on the Goalers.
I mean, yeah,
And-
Taka's definitely gonna carry hard.
And NASA is also very solid.
Asa's the GOAT.
Asa, Danny, yeah.
This is like S tier to me.
I think it's either. Yeah, I'd say S tier for now, but
Like,
the
everybody
other
here-
teams,
Everybody here, not only are they good clickers, or not everyone, but like,
yeah,
but not only are these guys good clickers, but they also all build, except for Strap. Strap's not
yeah,
building. But-
and they all have. I think most of them were actually in PUPL. Stories was in PUPL. Gulch was in PUPL.
Yeah, Gulch managed
Yeah, he was
Stories was
with me
4-0.
actually.
with my teams, of course.
Hello. Where are we at? Just
We
Okay, check
ranking
the-
teams for now.
Check the stream share, screen share.
Alright, we're ranking teams. Okay, very cool.
Okay, first
Yeah.
we're ranking teams, and then we're gonna do pools. But the pools are gonna be like
That's
Spitfire,
very good.
Spitfire, Arcanine.
If you want, we can also like recap later the teams made for you, Ming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just
Okay,
like
we can do this
carry
right
on
now.
from here,
Basically,
though, but-
South is broken, and all their guys are good, and they can build. China has some huge
Ah.
threats. Latin America, I believe they're in D, but Ampha thinks they have good names, and the names are on the bench for some reason. Guatemala, you don't really have reason to believe in them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think US South, especially
Moving
before the
on.
tournament started, I remember a lot of people complaining. They're like, US South has too many people. They have to bench like starter caliber people. And that was just really funny. So I think it definitely deserves it.
Yeah, it's like that every tournament. Because South is broken.
Share the wealth, US South. Jesus Christ. Share the wealth.
Okay, next team is UK without Suffus. Because he betrayed them.
Yeah. That's
Wait, where is Surface in?
Suffus
He
is
just
not
doesn't want to
playing.
play for UK. I don't,
Where is Surface
running from the
in?
grind.
I'm actually curious.
He doesn't want to.
he's running from the grind.
He doesn't want to play with these guys because he doesn't believe they're gonna win.
He said the same
Just
thing
kidding.
for All Your World Cup, and guess what? They made semifinals. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be fair here. We have another case which people who. Why are some people on the bench? But like Auris and Tapa are definitely some caliber players here. I don't. I don't.
internal
think
team
the
dynamic
guys.
thing. I don't.
I mean, I do slightly rate Orist higher than Morgay, but they're about the same. But I think
mean
the other
the
guys starting here are decent.
like. I'm gonna be fair, but why Step is on the bench though? He was on my team and he was like very solid in
because
SV and
Steph
everything.
doesn't play SV anymore. They're like all in on
Stefan's
all
an
gens.
ADV guy.
Yeah.
Stefan's a big ADV guy. He's really good at ADV. He's a great clicker, but you know the ADV to SV jump, if you haven't been practicing, is pretty significant. So, you know, if
I mean,
these
I
guys
would
have been a little
say
more
this
recently
is
up to date
like-
with Scarlet Violet, makes sense.
I want to put the if they had Suffus, I'd definitely put them in A, but I'm not sure. I feel like they're stronger than China though,
Who are their
because Django
who
is
are their
like a cook.
managers? Django and Batty.
Yeah, like
Yes.
both of these guys try, and Django's pretty good.
Yeah.
For sure.
I,
Django was didn't he start SV and PUPL?
Yeah,
yeah, he did. He was on. He was sadly though on the. I think he was on the Houndstone. So.
no, I think he was.
No,
No,
Django
he
Gudra.
was with
Django's one of
Ishtar.
the-
Oh, he
yeah,
no
Django
no
he
no
was
no
literally
no.
won.
He was on the Gudras. Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
just remembered.
Oh, why does he
Yeah.
have the NUPL banner on? Put the PUPL banner on.
Yeah,
PUPL
put the
World Cup
PUPL
season,
banner.
Django.
Like,
Come on.
who
Who?
the fuck cares about NUPL? That tournament is so Mickey compared to PUPL.
Yeah, we're
It's
it's
not
PU
me,
season,
Kinyu.
Django.
I
Come
also won
on.
that tour. I also won that tour. The
Fuck.
NUPL is not Mickey.
PUPL is not Mickey. NUPL is Mickey.
It's not. It's not.
Okay, so Cal
I
is a
think
black
this
white
team is
player,
good.
but he's a black white player that
yes.
got Rex.
Oh,
So danger.
why Triple Axel Blaze changed his name to
That's like a bottom 5 name change of all time. Triple Axel Blaze
That's
is so
true, that's a
cool.
horrible
and how
name
it's
change.
Triple Axel Blaze
That's
was
a
like
bottom 5 name change.
Triple
was
Axel
like
Blaze is
a
iconic.
way better. Call is just a kind of generic name.
Okay,
Yeah,
one
Triple Axel
worry I
Blaze is so
have is that these are
iconic.
old
You know,
gen
it's so
guys.
iconic.
Like this is like a whole
Well, I
old
think
gen team. Besides Bad
I've seen.
Django.
Well, Django's obviously been putting up some pretty good stuff, but I think even Batty's been playing some Scarlet Violet just in general as the generation.
I managed Batty in ZUPL, and I think he plays spectacular games, but his Terra management is not there.
Well, that's like a death sentence in Scarlet Violet. So, I mean, that's if there's one thing you don't want to be bad at, it's learning how to pick your Terra times. We'll see if that's changed for PU, but I don't know. I'm not
Toto, he's like
completely
another old
convinced
gens guy. Toto, of course, if you're listening to this, you're the worst player of all time. But he did get Rex. Same for Cal.
I
Like,
don't
Cal,
know.
you'd think he's an old gens guy, but he got Rex.
Yeah, I think the problem with this lineup is mostly they are very solid players, but they are mostly old gens guys. So
yeah, I think I'll put them like at the bottom.
I'd rate them B tier. I'd rate them B tier.
Yeah, I would say top B. I would say top B tier or like really low way.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I just don't see a ton of builders on their team.
I can't really say for myself.
You can't say
here
this team.
because
This team is fire.
I can say this team sucks, bro. Sucks. Absolute garbage. Is there an F tier? Can we put this in? We need to put this in Brazil tier. Actually, that's where we should.
No, you can't do this, man. They got
I just want to mention that my Tapulele sprite's so cute.
Yeah. No, but in reality, this is a very strong team. If you look at it through and through, I mean,
Plague Doc is like God. He's crazy. Braldo's good. Q's fucking Q's needs no introduction in PU at this point. Leo Perry's an up and comer. LPZ is him.
Slam winner. He's the slam winner.
Little slam winner. And these three, Seraph's already won one game, by the way. These three.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Seraph's won against
a trio.
Seraph's actually
pretty solid.
Kuchao for the first game of the season.
DRS is a very well-known name amongst just people on the site. Like
I'm tempted to put S because I kind of like this. Freaking Q's LPZ on one team.
Yeah, I'd put this in S.
Like that rivals South.
I mean, all of these guys, half this team has official appearances, right? They've made an appearance in an official show.
Would you rather have? Okay, would you rather have Danny and Asa, or Q's and LPZ?
For top end, I'd pick Danny and Asa. I think I would. But overall strength of the roster, I think Brazil is maybe a little deeper. I'm just looking at this, and it's like these are cool names, but some of them, I don't rate maybe as high as like Beraldo or Ampha or like Seraphs, So
I actually want to put them above South because they have actual SEL starters.
I think once you get to the top of it, you get nitpicky. You can have your own opinions, but I think those two are pretty firmly next year. They're very strong teams.
They do have this one Leo Perry spot that's unproven, and I guess Ryu's also pretty unproven. But South also has who's Gray? Oh,
I mean, there are some people here that I just don't know.
Never mind, he has a trophy. I'm not.
But there's Roxy. Roxy is someone who
just saying here. I believe
him do anything lately.
I believe Ray is older guy who was called It's Just Gray, literally.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Gray. He has a trophy. I don't have a trophy. I'm going to be quiet.
Yeah, I think Brazil is a very strong team.
This is like
Sky
this is like
on the bench
interchangeable.
supporting. Pretty good.
Okay, he's now
me.
Look at how fire that banner is. By the way, can we just talk
Yeah,
about
this
that? Can we
banner-
pull back
this
up a little
banner's
bit?
the
Look at
best
how
banner.
fire.
That's dope. That's dope.
This is easily the best banner.
The only bad thing is it's too like tall, so it doesn't fit nicely in an icon. Even in the U.S. Northeast server, it's
Oh, yeah.
I have to like crop out just the Cramorant. So
As
you're
for
seeing a little bit of the beak there. But yeah, I can sideline while y'all talk.
as for the roster, let's see. I'd say this is definitely. I might just say this is probably maybe above us, even.
I don't think this is a good team.
I do think the team's like really good. There's like a lot of solid players here.
Just kidding, this team is broken.
Like-
What the fuck? Okay, Pick's broken.
Vulpix
Jr.
is also what. Vulpix is well known in PU as well. Rob Jr. Can literally play any tier he wants and
Rob Jr. is
just
the circuit
like
finalist.
perform really well.
Fade is really
Yeah.
good. Hera's like the mainer. Although, actually, Hera is actually the bad vibes too. A lot of talks after teaming with Hera of displeased teammates. You better control that, Ming.
I think the Scarlet is also solid. Blue Jays has been PU forever.
I'm not
Like,
gonna
I've
lie.
seen him-
I've become turned off of Blood Ace's gameplay in SV. I don't like it.
I think Blue Jays has been around since I was playing back in Sun and Moon. So at least a lot of.
I just don't
Plus,
really know
I-
about this. Like, you have 3 broken guys at first, and then the next people are people with question marks.
I mean, Black Knight Gawain is also a really solid player
Look,
as well.
Black Knight Gawain is supposed to be on the bench, but
Why
Finchinator's
though?
on the bench. Because Black Knight, that's like,
What?
the bench is like,
Hey, he went positive last year. He was like one of, like 4 dudes on the team that went positive. You know,
Black Knight's spot
Give him
is
the
on the
nod.
bench in every team tour. Have you ever seen him start ever? Well, now you do.
I also.
he World Cup last year.
I
He World
also
Cup
am.
last year. He ended 2-1 in pools.
I also am surprised Tech and Pinchinator are also on the bench.
Yeah, why is Finch on the
Like-
bench? I mean, I know Finch is always like
I'll
busy
say
with
this. I'll say
everything.
this about Finch. Finch is more of like a time commitment thing. He has like
Yeah.
a lot of other things to deal with right now. So
that's
he's not.
understandable.
Although his
Yeah, putting
SCL
him in
team
a
is
pools
out.
phase that lasts like 3 weeks is like, yeah.
He was on the Spartans though, and the Spartans got cooked. So maybe he can show up here. I don't know. I would rate this
Hello,
like.
I'm here now. By the way, hi.
Oh yeah, sup NZ. We're ranking
Hello, MZ.
Surprise.
U.S. Northeast. Their logo goes to S
So
tier, but I
sad
don't
the
believe
icon
this is an S tier team. I do not believe this is
Uh-uh.
an S tier team.
Yeah,
have They have Voltex,
actually
Rob Jr.
looking at
Fade.
it right.
And then Hera kills all the vibes.
I think the team is maybe S tier or like lower S tier below
No, I don't think they're S tier.
below all or like or high A.
I'm too much
like,
of a
definitely
hater of
one of-
this bottom half.
I'm gonna trust you, so high A seems fair.
Gonna put him in A.
Okay.
Benelux. These guys still all are players.
I actually haven't looked at this roster in depth. It is.
I'm gonna.
There's some big
like,
names here. They have some top end.
I think Benelux is very good.
They are very
I
good.
think
Yeah, they have some pretty
Benelux-
big top end.
I think the main problem with Benelux is more likely the lack of people who play PU. Other
The
than
thing is, they turn up for
anything.
this. Like last year, they turned up.
Like like OBB is like one of the only OBB and Kush are like the only people who have really touched PU recently.
But last year, Blue YM and Kip Kluif were both laddering really hard. And Mata's really good too.
It pretty much
They
depends
good though? I mean, that's the question. They could have been trying very hard, but were they good?
if they are gonna try
They were
hard
good.
or
They got
not.
to like semis.
I know Queen is decent. Queen is decent in LC. Same for OGR and yeah. I know Ivor is also a really decent player who is also a friend of mine. And as for the rest, Wesley is decent as well. Mata is good. And
Something to note is that they're already 0-1.
Kush did lose. Historic loss
I
streak.
should probably jump in as his teammate. Kush did do a lot of building, testing, had a lot of good meta ideas, and obviously didn't work out in SCL getting any wins. Although he did, it wasn't the team's fault. He just kind of threw both games, and he's also 0-1 already. But the value he brings as a builder, I still rate pretty high. A lot of that has been, like, even the game he lost, there's 0-1 already. He got frozen by Gastrodon's
Yeah, he got frozen and
that's what I was
missed,
Missed the dual wing beat. And
Yeah,
missed the dual wing beat.
I just wanna say something here. Our players were even pinging Serason after the game, saying, "Oh, you hexed Kushalos and everything."
You think Brazilians give a
No,
fuck if
really
they
a
asked
kicking
you?
a guy while he's down moment. Really a kicking a man while he's down moment.
The funniest part is people were our guys were actually predicting him to hex Kushalos, and it actually happened. I'd say Benelux is above UK on the more likely.
Yeah, I think
Actually
this
wanna
is a
put him-
solid roster, but I just haven't seen anything from these guys because if you go back to the roster,
I would personally rank them above UK, but not like A material.
I mean, OBB is.
I mean,
okay. They lost the game today, so
I have familiarity with some of these guys. I've been on teams before with like Mata, with Wesley, with some of their bench guys, OJR, and they're good players.
Wesley,
but
dude, Wesley
Yeah,
always
they
has
are
like 20k lines in every chat.
that is true.
It's
But
insane.
like, I don't know. If they start tryharding, if they got like 3, 4, 5 people like running it up on ladder, if they have Kush feeding them like teams that everyone can use, because sometimes you can build a team and it's good in your hands, but you pass it off to someone else and they just kind of don't know how to.
Yeah.
Yo, you
Or
have
to
a
handle
search
the
Weird
winner.
works.
Oh, but it's another metagame.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ivor
it's
is
like
solid.
these guys are
Blood
good
is tough.
players, but whether or not they'll have the proper support to like put together teams and they'll have the like effort to try in every slot, I'm a little bit more hesitant on that. So I would put them at a high B. I wouldn't be mad if you wanted to put them in A, but to me there are just some question marks here that I,
I think
don't
they
know.
could be
Yeah,
A, but because they lost the game today, or lost, quote unquote.
You can hold that against them that bad.
yes, it's a
Nah.
bad omen.
Yeah.
Jeez, you get hacked once, man.
You get hacked once, and it's the first game of the tour, and that's how you know it's time to pack it up. There's no recovery.
Yeah, it might just be cursed. It might be cursed.
Okay, Germany. This is another fire logo.
I'm good with them in B. Yeah, this
Although
logo
it's
is
Gen
pretty fun.
5.
The
No, is it Gen 5?
When you
or
get
like
to
Gen
choose
4?
This is an old
Italy
logo they've been
logo is
using for a
so fire.
long time.
Oh, okay.
oh wow.
Phoenix
I
is in
think-
possession of one fish team. It was like a stupid Earthworm team.
I'm gonna be fair here. Apart from Emre and Phoenix, I don't think I've seen most of those guys around.
47
Like,
messages. 61
Corby is a
reactions.
Discord main.
I know Carvey and Hubris,
Hubris.
The back
but
half, this Albert,
who-
Jagko, Uka, and Nigel, I don't know any of them. Just,
like didn't they try getting like maybe other players. I think Mind Gaming is also German,
Mind Gaming is
isn't
not
he?
gonna play World Cup.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think Finch would play World Cup either, but then after
Yeah,
he signed up,
I'm gonna be fair here. I think. I don't know. The main part is I know some of those people, but I know Jajko, but they haven't been playing around since like back in Sun and Moon. I'd say this is like lower than Latin America or maybe
No, I think
above.
they're higher.
I put them in seats here. I'm just thinking about their top end guys. It's like, let's say you have to go to a tiebreak situation. Who are you throwing in versus like
Yeah, you
Asa?
can
Who are you throwing in
pretty
versus
much
Who are you throwing in?
yeah
You're playing
you
Jajko.
have Emre and Phoenix, but I don't really know who else could be the third player really.
I think Phoenix hasn't had a lot of success in PU outside from Black and White. I mean, this has
Right,
been a long
that-
time ago.
I
mean,
mean
you're
they
right.
No, that's
I think I remember
they at
trying
least
other
have
tiers.
they Phoenix and Emre at least have SVPU experience, so at least it's something.
Next is France. I remember these guys being really strong.
I think
Francophones. Here's some fun
France
names here.
looks.
We have
I think
Richard
France
Millie
looks
Kling,
decent
HCL,
here. I've not
Jovan.
like
Oh,
I've
Lampo.
seen most of. Oh, okay.
This team is broken. I'm telling you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say broken, but they're nice. I like this.
Eternal
I think
Ocean
they're
is number
solid.
1 on the ladder.
Is Eternal
Oh.
Ocean like a name change from somebody?
No. Eternal Ocean is my
They're just-
student and LOORS student. He's very good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so he sucks. Oh, so he's that. So he's not even a factor then. That's what you're telling me, but he's
Eternal Ocean actually went positive on our BLT team, and he was also tryharding a lot on SV.
He's very good.
Yeah. As for, I think, who are the rest? Ciel
Richard
has
Millie
also.
Plain, this guy, have you guys seen this guy play Ubers? He's actually the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, he's
This man is cracked with
really good
Ubers.
in Lovers. Hiko is also has been doing really well.
Hiko is
in,
the GOAT. He played really well for me in
Is
the UPL.
ICBB? What is Hiko doing to be ICBB?
Dude, he was part of the Akali out counts.
He was.
Do you really need to be told this?
Oh.
He was, but because he only took
Yeah,
one
I mean-
suspect alt, he only got ICBB because the other guys got banned because they took multiple alts.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
he was part of the
Behind this
cheating
team is
ring. That's
Cloud, though.
crazy. Yeah.
Hiko also almost got banned out of SCL as well. But
Also, I want to say
apart from-
Lampovino is very good, and Lampovino farmed ladder tour, or like at least the laddering phase.
yeah.
I'm surprised
me-
he's not playing. He's done very well in PU in the past, and like
Oh, he's not
Lambo
playing?
and Yandot actually. Well,
You
they're
know, this is
captains, right?
interesting. They have a 10-man roster. If
Wait,
this is to be
Yandout is also not playing. Holy shit, that like changes everything.
Like,
Actually, wait.
am
no,
I
no, no.
misreading
I think
it?
here's, I
Are
think
there-
here's the thing. I think
Or
they
what?
meant. I think they're included. I think the captains are also playing because they only have a 10-man roster. It would make sense if
Okay,
the
yeah.
captains are playing to fill out.
Wait, we can just
Yeah,
check
I
the
think
pools
this is
right
just
now.
a programming thing.
Yeah, we literally can.
Wait, that
Individual
is true.
matchups, Yandot. Okay, they are playing. Never mind. This team is way better than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought those two were captains and not playing.
They just formatted it weird. French people, format your post better. You gave us a freaking heart attack.
Okay, so
French
Lambo
people, man.
is really good. Yandout is like eternally top 50 on the ladder. Cello got the Douglas support. Richard Millie plays the best player ever.
Michu has also been tryharding a lot on Slam as well. I think they were very close to qualifying for Slam, but they didn't make it in the end.
Loki,
But
I want to rate this S, but like I know
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
bias.
Nah,
I'd
that's not
say
S. There's not. Again,
I'd
I wouldn't pick any
say
single one of these over like Asa or again like
I would.
Fish or
Yeah.
Hoenn. Like
I'd say they're both interchangeable between East and these. I
I'd
think
take
France is likely.
I'd take Eternal Ocean as like the same as Asa. Maybe I'm glazing, but I'm saying I'm serious. He's really good.
I'm gonna be honest.
Saying, what has
I would also put this S rank. I would put this up there too.
Yes,
I
that's why they would
think
go. I'm telling you, this is an S
Really?
team. Dude,
I
Eternal
think
Ocean,
they
Lambo,
are
Yandoud, Richard
a-
Millie Plain, Hiko Jovan. Also Platinum. This guy is like secretly always like top 10 on the ladder too. Like this guy's it's fine.
You know, this seems like some incredible glaze from y'all right now, but if you want to commit to the S tier, I'm okay with that. I could
I'm
be
also
bought off.
okay with us.
No, Eternal
I
Ocean, I'm
agree
telling
on
you,
Ming.
he's really good. He always goes like 6-2 in team tours or something. Like in NU tours or PU tours. But like side tours. Like he didn't do PUPL, but in BLT he farmed. Like I think he only lost to me or something.
Alright.
I want to say
Sure.
Platinum has been like in a circuit or like high on circuit ladder points or something.
I
Yeah,
believe
they're
so.
around.
Oh,
Platinum's around.
I'm gonna check out of right now actually, just to make sure.
2024.
2024. Oh,
Platinum. They went far in winter seasonal and they haven't played anything since. But far
Hiko
enough
is
for
just a
where
good pilot.
with one tour they're top 32.
Yeah, maybe they're not like
again,
S-Tory,
I'm
but
not
as ladder,
really sure.
but I still think having a solid ladder guy is quite good in pools formats where a lot of people are just like recycling hyper offense.
Yeah, could be.
Or like
Again, I mean, I won't
a
be
ladder
like super
player's not
tight
gonna fuck
about
up as much.
the S tier ranking, but it does feel like a bit of glazing.
No, I'm telling you. Even Lambo I'd put on like Asa level. And Yandoud is like fine. Yandoud's been around.
Hey,
Okay.
sure.
Midwest. This is the greatest team
Yeah,
ever because they
okay,
have
see,
fully.
this is someone I'd put at S tier. Wait, that's not actual. It's not FLCL fully.
No, it's not.
No.
This is an even
Another
better
no,
guy.
it's also Wata. You mean
It's another guy.
Watashi?
This is
Yeah.
an even better
Surprised
player.
we got Watashi.
Watashi is FLCL. This is Sleet is on the bench. That's kind of crazy.
I don't believe Slade wanted to. I'm gonna be honest. I've not been very active around like Midwest. Like I used to know them. I was on Midwest last year. I haven't really checked. I just don't think Slade like has wanted to start a lot, but I'm not sure.
Fair enough. Could be a Finch situation.
Are these guys
Put
S?
Spook, but
They
a
don't
hero
really
goblin
have-
as his icon. Wow. Dude, that is funny as hell.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Avaris and
It's a hemo
What
goblin. That
is-
is the most broken creation out of cap ever.
Okay.
it's the
I
blue
think these guys
bomb.
are fine. Like, actually, they might be S because there's only like one weakness slot with a fake fan. Actually, maybe Faded Charm.
I think Fake is
I don't
good.
know.
I think
Faded
you're
Charm is like an
overrating
Ubers player. I
some
think. I don't.
people. Faded Charm is actually like pretty good. I don't
okay.
think I've ever seen
Faded Charm-
P. But I don't think a lot of these slots are like that strong.
Yeah,
either.
I don't think they're like that
I-
strong,
I
but they're also
think-
not. They're
I-
also not bad.
I don't think Avarice is a headliner. I'm not like huge on Zio and the Jungler and Fooly. Like they're all fine, but I'm not like, oh, they're like
I'd
Yeah.
say they're definitely A tier, like the top A tier.
I will say that
I mean,
last
I just
year
look at the-
Zio was tryharding really hard, and he was making like crazy hyper offenses on ladder, and it was really fun. Like they weren't like the best teams, but they were really cool ideas, and he played it interestingly. So I think that he's like their top player support, but are they
Yeah.
S? I
For
don't
me,
know.
I
I feel
look
like
at
the
the two
ceiling
things,
isn't
which
super
is-
high. Although it's
It's
Midwest.
like top end and consistency for me. And I think this team checks off both boxes. top end, you have like your Avarice, you have your Sashas, you have Drip even. And then consistency. I mean, Faded Sharp, I've teamed with them before. They're just like a quality clicker. Chungler is my goat in RU. Whether or not that translates to PU, I don't know. But quality clicker. Theo is okay. I've seen them do some stuff before, but
No, Theo's very good, but it's PU. And he's managing an OUPL team with like 25 people.
also true.
You can kind of tell that this
The
fake fan
bench
slot.
isn't the deepest.
No, wait. I think it should be known that this fake fan slot probably they thought it was going to be Hoenn because Hoenn said he would sign up, but he trolled them.
Also true. There's no Ho in here, which is big nerf.
I don't know. I
Maybe
just don't
this
see
is
these
just
guys.
deep.
Like I think if these guys were in a tiebreak, they might be in trouble. And then it'd be
They-
like Avarice, Drip,
They
Legend.
just put up
Chill.
Avarice, Drip, and Sasha.
I don't know if that's strong enough to hold off like a Danny Asa, a Lambo Eternal Ocean.
Speaking of Eternal Ocean, if you're listening to this right now, drink some water and make sure you're hydrated because this has already been going on.
I think that if the conversation here, at least to me, is whether or not this is an F team. If you want to say it's not an S team, I'm cool with that, but it's definitely not any lower than E tier. Like,
Yeah, I'd
It's
say
like-
they are definitely top 8 tier for me.
I can see them on S, but you know what? I feel like these guys have plot armor, so I'm gonna put them at bottom of S. Like they always have plot armor.
saying the team that Hoenn trolled has plot armor now.
That's a good
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Sure.
Last year in PU World Cup, he only loaded like the worst teams in his builder, and he went like 1 and 2 or something.
Yep.
Okay, India, the champions.
I feel like they go in S tier just because they're the champs. I'm not gonna lie. They retained a lot of dudes from the roster from
yeah,
last
this
year.
is
I
pretty quick.
don't. I'd say no. I wouldn't say they are top 8 S tier personally. Like despite the fact they are champions, let's think this quickly. Lime, my Java, PU.
I mean, you don't
DJ
even need a
Bruno,
description. Like these guys are all goated as hell.
Yeah. My only concern is about the lower part. Like, I don't think I've seen TGA, Lana, meme those or.
Lana's
And I-
very good and has played a good amount of PU2. She comes down here.
And I know Flare Blitz.
That's a crazy like to message
is
ratio. by the way.
mostly
Crazy like to
a Discord main.
I mean, TGA, like these guys all showed up last year, so I don't really see a reason to doubt them this year. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll probably put them below the South Brazil, but I do think they have a shot at number 1.
Yeah, I think mid S tier is fine for me.
And here's my logic, right? They won it all last year. They retained basically all their big hitters, all their guys. You don't see any like notable omissions from them. They have the champion. Like let's run it back to back. I have no reason to keep them out.
I agree. To be honest, I like that logic more. Like these guys are so broken. Piyush is literally the best player of all time, and my Java's the second
They're
best player
undefeated
of
in
all time.
SEL, right?
Yes, he's 7-0.
That run's been.
Like, come on. I mean, come on.
That's been a
Notably,
very
it
funny
is OU for SEL, but that's 7-0, brother. That means something.
He also like solved the tier last year, like genuinely.
Word.
He always has really fun cooks. Okay, Italy.
Yeah, but
Genuinely,
they have a
too,
Bonto
this
logo.
tier is at a point where we need it. Like you're seeing in SCL and stuff, with the shifts and everything, we're in a really weird spot. And if they can have people who come out ahead again, this is like the perfect time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this
I
Italian.
want to take a
team-
moment. Can we scroll up a little bit just to appreciate the Italian team logo? Look at how fire that is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
It is their.
That-
I think that's just their World Cup
have
logo.
you Yeah, and have you seen
They just
their
have
custom
Tatsugiri's
work?
in their World Cup logo.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
have
I
you
think they
seen
did.
their custom meme? Like their custom was like I'd say it was like literally the best one. Like
Okay.
for sure.
Well, I mean, it's fire. Who cares if it's a recycled logo? The logo is fire. Player wise,
I'm also
it's kind of
surprised
broken.
ZS isn't playing here.
No, ZS is always on
Like
rest of world.
Okay, wait, where's CS from? He's not Italian, is he?
No, he's
I
like Moroccan.
I
he's-
think
CS is in Hong
ZS
Kong
has
right now. I know.
I think
He's like-
ZS has I think ZS has played like for France, Italy, and like I think there's another team as well. But I've seen
He's not on
him
any.
both.
He's not on any team this year anyway.
Yeah.
This team is very strong. They have a
You
lot of
think?
good top end. They are very strong, kind of through and through with their starters.
Yeah.
Do you think
Uh,
so?
Your bottom tiers
I don't
are
know
like
so.
I'm gonna say it here. I think those guys are A tier here for me.
Definitely not.
Entrocephalo, Raiza.
Entrocephalo had the
Paizo.
worst
They have-
PUBL game of all
Do you
time.
guys
You're right
know
back,
the Ryza PU lore?
I know the Ryza and Ladder
Huh?
Tour lore, and that's about it. But he's good.
Ryza used to be like a council member. He might have been for a mod too. I don't remember. But this was
yeah,
way
I
back
do remember.
in, like,
I
early
do
Gen
remember
7.
Raiza. I do remember Raiza back then. I
And
was
then he
actually
went to go
playing.
like do really well in OU old gens. I think is what he started focusing on. But when like PU was run by Italians, like he was part of their like top team because there was a time when Italy was like the strongest team, and it was Ryza, it was Galbia, it was Tricking, it was like
Yeah.
Italians versus Brits, which is not where we're at right now anymore.
These guys are good. It's like the players are good, but I think they're just gonna use like scrappy teams. Like not the
Yeah.
best teams. I don't think they have anyone here who like cares about PU. Except for some people that'll steal SCL teams. And I
I
don't trust
know-
follow anymore. Like people glaze him, but he literally
Yeah.
played like you should watch his PUPL games. Like it's actually pretty
I've
funny.
not seen Entrocephalo. So I can't really say for the PU games itself.
And he probably cares
But
even
I
less for
think
this.
I think this is probably A, but I don't know
No, it's not A.
if I don't
wouldn't
know
even-
if below. Yeah,
I don't know if they're
I'm gonna trust you then.
put him like here between.
I think they are above UK for me, like personally. But yeah,
No, UK has builders like Django. This team would love to have a Django.
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
true.
that's a big difference here.
Okay, I'm quiet now.
If they care though, I think pound for pound their players might be stronger, but
But
Yeah, it
I
depends
think
on who they
they
care.
need a Django who will build and stuff.
mhm.
I don't think this team will. I think this team might struggle with like the teams if they get figured out. Okay, my team.
As for Fish team, I think that's a very solid roster. I'd say, maybe S tier for. Sugar Ovens is very solid player. Has done well. I think back last year in SV. Lenny has been also playing SV. Fish is like one of the best SVPU players.
Ooh.
Franklin and Lily are also like very solid pilots on any given tier. Drud has also managed on PUPL and has been tryhard in SV.
You mean PU Classic winner, Drud?
Yeah, but
Want to
And
mention
also-
that Drud in like all PU World Cups is like 20 to 3 or something. Like it's an insane stat.
Yeah. Also, their bench is also really strong. iPhone was like really literally playing on CLP. Laysen also PUPL. Vito is like a really solid player overall. I don't think I've seen Petros playing anything other than random battles, but he was like a very
You may know.
solid random. Yeah, I've seen him doing well on random battles, but yeah. As for Ming or MZ, what are opinions here?
Yeah, I think it's pretty crazy. The combo of Fish and IFO teams, just based on what I'm seeing in SCL, is horrifying to imagine. I know basically everybody here and rate them pretty highly, except for Yocho, who
Joe won
the
the
name
OU
is
seasonal
name is
above
familiar.
Finchinator.
Okay, yeah, like I knew the name was familiar, but like, yeah, I don't see a significant weakness, and they're coming off a lot of investment PU. And if anything, the only thing I'd be worried about is too many of these people just like being tired of PU and not wanting to put everything in after SCL and
True. So
PUPL
true.
back to back to back.
Yeah,
But aside
Yocho's our
from
carry
that,
now
so you-
because Yocho,
Wait.
he came like hot off a OU seasonal win, and then he became the best ZU player, or in my opinion, he's the best ZU player right now. And he also got Rex.
Well, he's in my pool, so I guess we'll find out when I lose. But yeah, I would ask Frank.
He actually said like he hates his pool.
Why?
Like the hardest pool. We'll like Spitfire rank those at the end. I mean, this is pretty obviously yes. I think I don't even think that's manager bias.
Yeah, I think. What are your opinions here? I do think Europe is above South, like definitely above South, and I don't know if they are above. I'd even personally say they might be above us as well. Like, being really fair here. But the combo of Fish, Drud, Eiffel, and the other players seems very broken.
Are we sure this is not just the best team?
Yeah, I'd say I do.
I think we're the
agree
best
with you.
when IFO steps in, but that's gonna be if we make playoffs.
Yeah,
True. I mean, maybe not over Brazil, but I do think over basically everybody else would be fair.
Well, I have India first, and then Brazil second.
Oh wait, who's first?
I had India because I just.
Oh
like
yeah,
the
maybe
logic
not
of...
over Brazil. Maybe not over Brazil and India. Yeah, but I do rate this team higher than South.
Okay.
I do think you guys are above us, but yeah.
Okay, next is the lure team. This team is disgusting.
I do love the little banner.
No, this team has Mimikyu Stardust. They're gonna do badly. That guy is so cursed.
I think this might. I'm guessing maybe A, maybe B.
I'd say they're
I'm
B.
still. I do think if we go for B, it's definitely top B or lower A. Like
Okay,
one
but
of those two.
their star player is Balor. And I know he's
Yeah.
good, but these other guys, I don't know.
Their star player is Fiend. Put some respect on Fiend. Come on,
Fiend
man.
is
Fiend-
like Fiend is always negative in every team tour.
God, you're right. That's
I am
crazy.
a
I was
respecter of him, but
memeing
he
anyway.
is always he is always negative, but I do respect Fiend.
LBN is solid in Ubers and RU, but I've
LVN
never
is
seen
solid,
him.
but our tier is in a state right now that might make him mauled.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even put these at like top of B.
I would personally.
Okay, last up is West. What the hell is this formatting, bro?
Okay, that's me. Yeah, after the rest of the world had that perfect formatting, like they even cut out the middle of the words, like that was amazing. And then you come to West.
And then you get this.
Look, I didn't make the post.
Can we actually scroll, like lower the size of the image on some way?
Just zoom out.
Wait, why did I have this?
Zoom. Can you zoom out, Fish, so we can actually see the lineup?
Oh yeah, okay. I see what you mean.
We can even see. We can even see the lineup.
Maybe one more in. one bigger might be just good enough to read the players.
Yeah.
And then a little scroll. The best we're gonna do. Yeah. There we go. I will say, as the person on West here, I cannot rate us very well because I do not know most of the people, and I've only been living in the West for a couple months.
I mean, Sly. I know Sly since here are solid in NU, and Slice. I think Slice also played in PUPL as well. I don't remember what team he was on, but I do remember him being on PUPL.
I think MZ, you got a lot of weight to carry here.
No, that's not happening. That thing where I was like being tired after SCL and PUPL, I'm doing my slot. I will rate other people's teams, but they are doing their own building and stuff. And frankly, the Discord's already been very active. I've kind of liked what people have come up with, so hopefully I will not.
Oh yeah, there's Bella.
But like, there's a world where I'm super active. Yeah, there's a world where I'm super active and do a lot for this team, and that's not the world we're living in.
Yeah.
But like mostly what I see here is people I know from other tiers, and I think they're good in other tiers, and then I see them here, I'm like, I don't remember seeing you play PU.
I can see this team
Bella
making
is
playoffs.
also solid as well.
Yes, aside from Bella.
I think this might be A tier. I don't think they're a B tier here.
I'd say so too. I like some of the vibes here.
Yeah, the team seems solid
Actually,
overall.
I don't know. I
for
feel
me.
like besides MZ, they have like no one they can clutch on.
I mean,
what are you talking about? Bella's right there.
Yeah, Bella.
What did you say?
Bella's right there.
I know what you said, but I don't believe.
Bella's right there. What are you talking about? That's big time clutch player Bella.
I think Pokeslice is their like secondary clutch. And then besides that, I don't know.
Pokeslice was really cracking towards you. But
I feel like this ranking is all wrong. There's too much in S. S is a sacred tier. There can't be too many in S. I'll put Midwested. These guys are broken.
Yeah,
this is a lot of very targeted.
It's less
US
them,
players.
and it's more. You can't have an S rank that big.
Yeah, you just can't. I don't know. Something like this is better.
Yeah, this seems fine.
Hey, I will say, I said France belonged in A tier when we were originally ranking them.
They only belong in A tier because of the aesthetics of the tier list. Not because they're not S tier.
Yeah, well, I think that's stupid. If you think they're like legitimately S tier, put them in S tier. Who cares?
Now we are
the most important thing ever.
Now we actually have to rank pools, which is gonna take a long time.
We're gonna go 30 seconds each.
We don't have to look at the map. Just look at the version with like the 4 names on it. The matchups are just like.
Okay, so the quick ranking of the pools. 4 good players is death pool. 3 good players is like really competitive, and then like there's mixed, and then there's no stand up. 4 players, 4 rankings, pretty easy. This pool has stories, Rahel.
We look at the groups instead of individual matchups. I think groups is just like a little easier on the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is way better.
Yeah, that's a little.
I could even
better
zoom in a little
to
bit.
Look.
Okay, this pool, I'd say it's like mixed. I think. Actually, no, this is a strong pool. I know these
I'd
players.
say.
Who are the first two?
Chinese player. He's really good. This is the. No one knows him. But these 2 are good.
I don't know. I'd say mixed for me.
Yeah, this feels mixed to me.
Mhm.
I can say
This is a fire.
This is a pool.
This is a fire.
This is a pool.
This might be S.
Triple Axel Blaze, Ampha, Pix, and OBB. Come on. This is prime time.
Wait, Cow is Triple Axel Blaze.
Triple Axel Blaze, yeah.
Al Triple Axel Blaze, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's
Bottom
S tier
5
then.
name change of all time. No shade
Yeah.
on you,
No, that's
Mr.
a
Cal,
great name
Triple Axel
change.
Blaze, but
I'm super in favor. Let's go Cow.
No! Okay, this pool is.
Man,
I think this is a competitive
I'm
pool.
just.
this is Fireballs. This is also a Fireballs pool.
No, it's
I
not.
think competitive seems fine for this pool as well.
Wait, is Raj shoot India?
Yeah.
It's India.
Okay, if he's India, this might be like. This literally might be S tier. What do you think?
That's what I'm saying. It's a fire pool.
Oh.
Avarice is goaded. Raj is, defending champion, so you get a little bit of the nod even if he's not as known in PU.
Okay, this is literally
like,
the
Yovan
best
is
pool in the whole
Solid.
thing.
I just
Yoshi, and MZ.
I just wanna mention something real quick.
Yeah, let's be quick.
If Triple Axel Blaze wanted a better name change, everyone Tab, so Tab would be fine here instead of Call.
Yeah, but his name is Cow, and that's funny. So
Yeah.
I agree that SVP
You know what?
4 is
You know what,
maybe
NC?
the most.
Maybe I am in favor of animal names.
you should be.
Now this is an S tier pool. This is an S tier pool for sure.
This one, yeah, this is the best pool in the pool number 4. I think.
Yeah,
pool
honestly,
number
I'm
five-
kind of
Would be a
upset.
Phoenix Rise,
I didn't want to go into something like this. Like I'm tired, man.
Yeah, I think literally like Fiend and Entro are like the underdogs here, which is crazy. This pool, Metallica
This is a
is
mixed pool to me.
really. I believe in Metallica a lot.
I
I
believe in Metallica a lot too, but I don't believe in the. I just like don't really know who Ryza is, and I'm also not completely sold on Olivia.
Yeah.
No,
Rice
very
is good if he
Okay.
tries or gets good teams. He's historically been good in not just PU, but like
Rise is very, very good.
classic, the trophy tour, and like OU tiers versus really good people. But he
this is
could
a fire
just
pool,
meme
too.
and not care.
This
Yeah,
is a
but
super
classic
fire.
is again incomparable to what we are dealing with right now. Like it's actually
I'm
incomparable.
saying, but there's player skill that transfers. Rise has been
Yes.
historically good at like tiers that are a lot harder than PU.
Didn't he did really well in ladder tour too.
I'd
he's good at
say
it.
7. I'd say 7 is mixed for me.
7, yeah,
Or-
7 is mixed.
Rob Jr. and Drip are solid, but
The Franklin Plague Dog
Um,
Platoon pool is actually really cool. But yeah.
yeah.
This is very
Oh,
fire.
holy shit! Asa Winoni PU Bella. That's fire.
That's definitely S tier for me.
That is
that
an S
is
tier pool.
fire.
That's for sure.
It's not the strongest S tier, but it's there. This looks mixed.
This is a fire pool too. I'm not lying, this is a pretty fire pool.
I would say this is mixed as well, maybe even lower. Not,
You
I
and
just
I?
haven't heard
because
of these two. Doing much in PU.
I know Faded is solid, but the rest. Wait,
That's
why is
good,
there
but
a pool
I mean,
zero?
Faded was on my PUPL team. They put in good work. They were fine. I don't think they had like a standout record.
Why is there a pool zero
not
fish?
Don't worry about this. Don't worry about it.
Just move it back.
Yeah, I'd put this mix just because we haven't heard from 2 players, and Beraldo Pokeslice didn't like super pop off as far as I know.
Mhm.
Sayonara Batty, My Java, LP. I think this is competitive. Like Batty, My Java
That's
are
a
good.
solid
LPN's good.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, My Java is actually the best player ever, but
Oh, according to the, isn't he like 1 on the? No, he's like high on the Jovan stupid OU player.
the Jovan
I'd-
list.
I'd
The Jovan list is
say-
crazy.
I'd
The
say-
most important rankings.
I'd
By
say
the way-
pool 11 is mixed as well.
By the way, MZ, Yocho is like top. It's like top 10 or something on the Jovan rankings.
Oh boy, I'm getting destroyed.
That's how you know. This one is mixed.
I'd
I
say
think.
it's mixed. Yeah,
Because it's
Who
really
is
mixed
Corby?
seems fair.
Who is Corby again?
He's a Discord main on PU.
Like what team do they play for?
Germany, I think.
Uh, 12
This
seems
This is also
like
very
a
fire
very.
pool. This is a very fire pool.
This is a fire pool.
I'd say maybe S, maybe
I wouldn't put it as.
lower.
I would put
Because-
it A tier, but it's good to
Yeah.
see Gulch actually play. I want to
Yeah,
see
it's
Gulch
good to
take
see
Yeah.
Gulch playing against hard opponents. But it's not like he's outclassed. Holy shit, this pool is S tier as fuck.
Yeah, that's one's S tier for
Yeah, look at Hera. S tier pool.
sure.
Hera surrounded by these
Pool
monsters.
14 is definitely the first D for
Yes.
sure.
Although Galatina is like, okay.
Galatina is fine.
Shout out to
but,
Liz. Liz is cracked at old gens.
yeah,
I think
but
this one
this
is like
PU.
borderline bottom tier.
Okay, we
Actually,
literally
no,
used that
Richard
same
is good.
justification earlier. Someone that was cracked at old gens, like that's not a valid. Like we got to play it both ways.
I think this is mixed. Like Richard's the best player ever, but like this pool is like no PU players. Taka Q's? No fucking way. This is S.
This is S for sure. Mm,
Eternal Ocean
Why?
fighting his mentor Balor. I want to say it's S, but I think I'm gonna put it in A.
A seems fair. A seems way better as well.
I think this one is bottom
I'd
tier.
say. Yeah, I'd say those bottom tier.
This one,
Uh,
this one might also be. Actually, yeah, this is bottom tier. Sorry.
I'd say yeah. I'm sorry, but Liu Perry is like very solid, but I don't know
He's
the
no,
other
he's not
guys.
solid. That's the thing. He's not solid. He's like a good presence, but he's not solid. Okay, me and Strap is.
TJ is not a terrible player. I've just never seen him play PU.
Looks like a strong pool. I don't know how Esterosa's been doing with current gen, but
I know Esterosa hates.
you're gonna
SB.
PU.
Fully
If
is the
Esterosa
goat,
hates
but
SB, I'd
I'm
put
gonna
this, like,
destroy
in the
him.
link.
My entire mission is to destroy Fully.
Okay. I'd say this was like a B tier pool if Esterosa hates the thing. If he doesn't hate the thing, it would be higher.
I think Strap is good. Like he like won Uber seasonal or something, or he got to finals.
Yeah, the Strap is a great player. He was like undefeated over like 15 games in RU across like 2 tournaments.
This higher. Self
Something
plays a
crazy like
bit.
that.
Sasha Sinna. I don't really. I think this is mixed at best.
Yeah, mixes.
But I won't
seems
put it
fair
bottom
for me.
because Sasha actually cooks. And Skier Dude might cook. Django LPZ.
Django and
Hiko, Luisin,
LPT
this is
are in the
S tier.
same pool. As an S tier pool.
One Last Kiss to Neverkite.
I'd say A tier here for me.
I don't rate One Last Kiss. Tenebrokite's good though. I don't know about
Penny is
Scarlet.
very good. Like just
Skimmy is
overall
good and
about Penny,
Tenebrokite are good.
don't
I've seen
see
Zcarlet,
Penny
not
making
in
appearances
not in PU. I
bigger
don't.
tours.
Not enough to make an impression. I don't know.
Rookite was supposed to be on South. I mean, on EU, but South didn't make the trade. Fuck you, stories. This is like mixed or competitive. I'd say it's more mixed.
Put in mixed. I wouldn't be mad about mixed.
Mana Jocko, Terracotta, Sugar Ovens. I feel like Sugar Ovens should farm this, but I don't know.
Farms everybody.
He is the Sugar
Mata's
Ovens.
also good though, and I think Mata has good support, so it'll probably be a good thing.
Isn't Mata on Italy? He has shit support.
I thought Mata was playing for a year or Benelux.
I'd say.
Oh wait, no, he's Benelux, right? No, I don't really
I'd
remember.
say 25 is bottom tier as well.
But Benelux doesn't have good support either.
Hey, Kush.
Oh yeah,
And,
that big Kush.
There's another person too.
You know what? I've seen Mata
There are
pilot
like two guys.
complex teams in tiers. He doesn't play, and okay, I'm putting this in. I think I'm putting this in like low mixed or no standout.
Oh, which one are we looking at?
Mata, Jogco, Terracotta, Sugar Ovens.
That's 24.
for me.
25.
Yeah, you moved to 25, not 24.
Oh,
Fish.
okay. Yeah. I don't even know where 24 is.
Where did 24
Oh, it's here.
go?
It's here.
24.
Okay, 25 is okay, luckily I put it in the
25?
last one because it's fits here.
Yeah.
This is another bottom tier
You
one.
could probably put 26 in this game.
20.
Danny
27
Ryu the
is
Jungler.
actually-
This is kind of fire. But I don't
I'd
think
say
Ryu
gonna
and
be a
Jungler.
great
A tier.
I think it's A tier.
I'd
I'm
say
gonna tell you right now, the
Ryu
Jungler's
and
gonna be he's a very strong player. He's gonna be a good pool.
I don't think these two stand a chance against Danny, but it's a fun pool. Yandel, Joris, Lenny, Tsuki. I think this is strong. This is low-key strong.
It's a strong pool, actually.
Yeah, I'd
these guys are all-
say A
these guys are
tier
all
as well. I think A tier for me.
This
Mm,
Lime is
Who
God.
is Suzuka?
Lime is broken
Suzuka? Which
in
team is
this
he playing
one.
for?
Probably rest of world.
China,
time zone?
China, probably.
China. Yeah, China.
What about GSZ? Who's GSZ?
I know it's China just because of the GMT +8,
Hmm.
which is usually.
I think Lime is gonna
the
farm this. I'm not gonna
Chinese.
lie. I
Yeah, I
think it will
think
be an
Lime
easy
farms
farm
this.
for Lime.
Yeah, easy farm for Lime.
Mr. Aldo,
Aldo.
Nigel. I want to believe in
think
Zio.
maybe I'd say maybe A tier or B.
I like this.
Um,
This is a good pool. Mr. Aldo, I haven't seen playing forever though, and I'm not really sure how caught up he is with SV.
He played Oras
Feels
and
goated, though.
PUPL, and I'm not going to talk about that anymore.
Okay.
Okay, so last two, Roxy,
Sure.
Toto, Lolbra, Big Fat Mantis. Fuck this pool. Except for Lolbra. You better farm, bro.
I think BFM has a chance of grabbing a couple wins.
No, I think Lolbra wins 3-0. And as long as Toto loses 0-3, we're fine. But something tells me Toto isn't going to lose 0-3. And that's going to make me really sad.
I put this in mixed. This is a mixed pool.
And the last one's actually,
This
holy
is a fire
shit,
pool.
this is a fire pool.
Oh,
I'd say this is definitely tier.
This is a Seraph
This
is
looks
good.
like a pool where a bunch of people got put in last slot because they're like, I want to get an easy pool, and then they just all did that.
So true. Yeah, Kushlos
Kush
already
was
down.
like, man, I'm having a bad SCL. Just give me an easy pool, guys. He just gets thrown in here.
Big Tony cooks. I don't think Big Tony is good at clicking, but he cooks really fun stuff, and he's good at clicking enough. The Black Knight is. He's the
Yeah,
hero.
and Big Tony
Good Swiss
has
wins.
Big Tony also has like a really good idea. I think he was the one who gave me the shaming idea on week 1, which absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, but I destroyed it
yeah.
in tests. Fuck you. It was bad.
Big Tony's a fun
Seraph's
guy.
good.
He's a
This
great
is-
chat presence. His clicking ability, I don't know. But
I'd put this
pushing
as
Giraffes, I mean, come on. And then also my boy Gawain, come on, that's S tier.
I think there's been a group of Brazilian players that are like newer that have new join dates, and I think Seraphs is the best of them. Like he's improved the
I
most.
did just lose to them in Swiss, and I believe they're 4-0 now.
Oh,
Or
did
5-0,
you
whatever.
push?
Also,
I absolutely don't get me wrong. I threw that set. That was my fault, but still.
Seraph's already won his first match, so there's that.
Hold on, quick team check.
True.
Oh,
It
that's
just
kind
took
of boring.
one insane Gastrodon.
We can actually watch it right now since
No, I don't-
I believe
I
it's
don't wanna
so.
watch it.
Right now in Okay, I'm sorry. Right now in Discord, Hera is arguing that Flamigo should not have been banned. Can we bump his pool down in the rankings?
No, we can't. Every villain needs every story needs a good villain. Even though Hera's like the one that's gonna get beat up most likely. You can't just bump it down. I think that's the most fire pool besides
Who would
the
be the
MC
villain
pool.
team of this tour? Who would be the villain team of this tour? We're the
It's always
antagonists
Europe,
this
right?
year.
Because it's always Europe because
It is
we're
always
like
Europe.
taking players from Benelux.
That's so true.
We're
Benelux should have
literally
Franklin
evil.
right now, and they do not. And that's your fault. That is your fault.
We're literally evil. Actually, before like Lily and a few others confirmed their sign up, we were like Drud and Franklin were like, "Hold up, isn't Benelux better? Is it time to jump ship?" Okay, that was the rankings for now. I'm gonna post them on the Discord later, or in some event posts. Thank you for trolling around with me.
Thanks for letting me pop in halfway through and skip a lot of the boring teams.
Yes, screw the boring teams. Hope they lose. Yeah, peace. See ya.